Some few weeks ago, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo issued a new directive to all metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies, MMDAs, to ensure that unauthorized structures, especially those built on waterways, are completely demolished to help control flooding situation in Accra and other parts of the country. In reaction to this directive, the Weija Gbawe Municipal Assembly demolished some of these structures in the municipality. The exercise, which took place in areas such as Oblogo, Barrier, Tetegu, Choice, Malam Junction, among other notable areas, was amid heavy security presence. Mr. Patrick Kwesi Brakukumo is the municipal chief executive of the area.
You can see that for some time now, Accra is experiencing a lot of flood in some areas, and as you know, my municipality is always not left out. So this morning we started with Oblogo, where we took out some containers. There we moved to Barrier, where we call London Bar areas, to take off those structures too. Then we moved down to Tetegu. Then of course we ended today's activity at Malam Junction, of which we are continuing tomorrow to Malam proper, part of Gbawe, and then we end the exercise for the day, that is on Wednesday.
He noted that the assembly is also considering some stringent measures to ensure that these traders do not return to areas where the exercise took place.
When I assumed office somewhere 2-3 years ago, at this similar exercise, we took them off those areas. And then you ask, how did they get back to those areas again? Then, of course, the assembly will have to blame itself, because we have a task force in place that is expected to make sure they monitor all these activities. So after this exercise, I will have to look in-house to make sure my task force are up to the game and do not allow them to move back to those areas. Of course, I mean, we need to crack the whip when the need be. And I'll use this opportunity to send a clear warning to my staff, I mean the task force, because we fuel them every morning to be on the street to make sure such things are not happening. But before you realize, we have them back on the streets. So therefore, it's going to be an in-house operation. Anybody who will sit to allow such thing to reoccur, then of course, you're not fit to be within the Weija Gbawe Municipal Assembly. A lot of people are complaining the MMDAs are not working, they are not silted, they are not dredging. Let me tell you, if we had not done those dredgings before even this onset of these rains, the situation that we find ourselves in will be dire. Weija Gbawe, every year we earmark some funds for what they call desilting and dredging in the municipality, taking to the fact that where we find ourselves, where 4 rivers are running through the municipality, we have this big Densu Dam, the Weija Dam. Anytime it's built, we have challenges within some catchment areas. Government has, since 4 or 5 years ago, started with the construction of some major drains in some areas. When you go to Makati South, we've constructed a very big drains which have been completed. When you go to the St. Jude area, which is the SEC area, we've done almost about 5.5 kilometers of drains. We are yet to, put the laterite and then get the encampment so that the waters can flow in the drains. Go to some part of CP. Through the Gamma project, we have constructed quite a number of storm drains in those areas. Not only those areas, quite a number of places have enjoyed some drains. We still have a lot more that needs to be done, looking at where we find ourselves. And we'll continue to urge our people to still have patience for government. Looking at the people in Weija Gbawe, a lot has been done. And we still believe that we still have a lot more that needs to be done so that our people can enjoy some good environment in the municipality to also go about their businesses.
Meanwhile, the demolition exercise continued on Wednesday at Gbawe, Malam Township, and other adjoining communities.